This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Yes, Magic Animate version 3 is coming, but I'm doing things a little bit differently this time around, hence why I'm making this video to let you know all about it. It's looking cool. I don't like to big myself up too much, generally very often at all actually, but I'm really proud of it so far. It's starting to look really, really awesome. So, here's a super sneaky Peaky. So it's just like the Magic Animate you know and love, only improved. For starters, we now have buttons, which not only make it easier to use, but also massively improve performance because you can disable the things you aren't using. If we open up the whip controls, you can see we have many more options and they're just more intuitive. So this is going to whip in and whip out at the end. If we want to delay the whip, we can simply add a delay time and then it's just going to wait and then come in. It's currently mirrored, which means it will just repeat at the end. But if we click on custom, we can completely customize the timing to get the whip animation to happen whenever we want throughout the clip. You can combine this with the different elements to make completely custom, unique animations without any keyframes. I've also built in masking and borders. So it's one tool that does loads and loads of really cool stuff. It's taken me ages to figure out some of the new controls because I've made the UI much easier. It looks more complicated because there's more going on, but things like the whips, for example, you simply set your start position, your resting position, and then your out position, and it does the rest for you. There's no messing around with angles or any of that sort of stuff. So it's looking really, really cool. When is it coming out? Don't know. Not sure yet, but hopefully I'm aiming within the next sort of 4 to 6 weeks-ish. I really want to get it dialed and get it polished and get it looking really, really cool. Now, the next important question, how much? Well, at the beginning of the video, I said that I was doing something a little bit differently, and I am, and that's the reason I'm making this video. So let me just explain for a second. I like giving things out for free. I always have. Ever since I've started doing this, I've been making little freebies to give out because I like to try and grow the community. I like to make this stuff accessible for everyone that I can, essentially. But I haven't made a video for a couple of weeks because I've been pouring my time into doing this instead, which naturally means my income drops because I don't get as many views and I don't get the sponsors and this, that, and the other. So I need to try and find that balancing point between giving things out for free, but also paying the bills. So how can I do both? Freebies, paid stuff. Simple. I'm going to adopt the free versus studio model, very similar to Blackmagic Design. I'm still going to be making a free version of Magic Animate, and it's going to be kick-ass. I'm not holding back on it. I'm not going to be removing anything. It's not going to be worse than the previous version or have loads of paid stuff in it or anything like that. It's going to be the Magic Animate I want to create. It's going to be awesome. But there's also then going to be a premium version, and that's going to contain the Magic Animate tool itself. So this version 3 tool, which does all the cool stuff. But it's also going to contain some additional tools, which I'm going to make specifically for this Magic Animate pack. There's one, for example, which sits just in Fusion, and it allows you to just really quickly animate pretty much anything in Fusion using very similar tools to the Magic Animate. So you can then go and create your own stuff using the same controls I've already put the work in to create. And then I'm also going to create tons of presets. So I'm going to use the tools which I give out in this premium pack to make tons of presets which sit within your effects library, which you can simply just drop onto different things on your timeline. You never have to go in and mess around and change things. All of the Magic Animate controls will be available to you because these are just presets, but I'll have done the hard work for you. Hopefully that makes sense, but there is also more. I'm also working on a full in-depth Magic toolkit. There's an ongoing joke that if I ever did this, it should be called Magic the Gathering, which it may well be. I haven't fully decided yet. But this is going to be a collection of everything I've made up until this point, all upgraded and improved for DaVinci Resolve 18, plus a bunch of awesome new tools, which I've already started creating. Some of them are looking really cool already, and literally hundreds, if not more than hundreds, of presets. Everything within here is just going to be designed with the similar vein of the Magic Animate. It's these simple tools which just automate some of these processes which we editors do to make your life easier. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything, but for a quick sneak peek, I suppose, there is going to be a Magic transition tool, which is starting to look really, really cool. Now, obviously, it's going to take me a good while to get this finished. I'm quite far into it already, but it's going to take even more time to get it fully up to the standard that I want it to be before it goes out to you. But what I will likely do is get it up to a decent standard, release it as a version 1, and then I will continue to work on it until it's absolutely perfect. Technically, there's probably enough already that I could put out a really rough beta, but I think I wanted to get it a bit more developed first. But if you're super keen, let me know down in the comments section below. By purchasing these premium stuff, you'll also get support. There's never been any support with the free versions because if you get it for free, there's no expectation of support. And you can provide feedback to help me shape the tools going forward. But it's not a subscription, it's a one-off fee, but you'll get access to an area where you can leave me comments and ask questions and all that sort of stuff. So the main reason for this is I want to know if you're interested in this paid mega pack thing. It's coming out anyway, this is what I'm doing, but I just wanted to know how much interest there is in it. What I'm asking you to do is to head over to my website, linked down below, it's MrAlexTech.com, and sign up to the newsletter. It's right on the front page, hard to miss. Promise I will not send you any spam. And from there, within that newsletter, I'm going to be doing monthly updates, most of which will be focused primarily on the magic tools for at least the first couple of newsletters. And from there, I can give you updates. I will use those numbers to gauge how much interest there is in this premium pack thing. I may even be able to use that to send you out early access, test certain tools, give me feedback, maybe even release something a little bit early, and then probably release some sort of discount codes on there too when it does go live. So yeah, if you're super keen, head over to the website and sign up to the newsletter. Now I'm building all of this over on my new website, which is all built on Squarespace, who just so happen to be sponsoring this very video. With Squarespace, I'm able to manage this newsletter, all of the members, the store, discounts, everything from one place. I'm also able to put all of my videos on the Squarespace website, maybe even create a bit of a blog, all that sort of stuff. Maybe even start offering consultations with the included scheduling tools as well. Which all means I have more time creating YouTube videos and free tools for you guys rather than messing around with the back end of a website. Winner. So if you're looking to do something similar or you just want to get a website up and running, simply head over to squarespace.com/MrAlexTech to start your free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, you can save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain using the code MrAlexTech at checkout. Simple. So I've got loads of ideas for things that I want to include in this pack. As I've mentioned, I've already started to work on it. I've got a big list of nearly, I think it's about 10 tools total, all of which will come with variations and presets and loads of stuff. So it's going to be massive. I hope that over the years of doing this YouTube channel and giving out free stuff that I've built enough trust with all of you to know that I'm not going to rip you off. I'm not going to stop doing free things. I'm not going to put paywalls in unnecessary places or do any sort of quick cash grab. If I'm putting out a paid product, which I am, I'm going to do my damn best to make sure that it's as awesome as it can possibly be. I want it to be amazing. I want it to be really cool. I want loads of people to want to buy it for many reasons, but because I want to make something that's really, really cool. I create myself loads of assets when I'm making these videos because I want to be able to make them quickly. So it's sort of taking all of that stuff and packaging it up so that other people can do it too. So if you're interested in the free version, make sure to let me know down below. If you're interested in this Magic Animate mini pack, premium pack thing, let me know down below as well. And if you're interested in this super mega Magic the Gathering pack, make sure to head over to the website, sign up to the newsletter, and you'll hear more from there. That's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you're as excited as I am for this because it's going to be really, really cool. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.